Boom! Hope you guys are having an incredible day wherever you are around the world. My name is Alistar, 10 years in crypto, and here in this channel we make millionaires. So, for you guys and girls, what I want to share with you guys is some very awesome news from the Telegram group. Now this is where we had some announcements of people literally becoming millionaires in the past week. That is the reason, for one, why we have taken some time off the channel and giving the daily videos to you guys and girls. So as you guys can see here, we have one of you guys out there who has just messaged me a while back that they had just passed the $1 million mark, and I want to show you guys this just to make sure you understand the possibilities here, which is the reason why you guys and girls will see me every now and then disappear. I still have not updated the All-Star Life channel, and I have years of videos, years of travel, years of life advice, etc. that I haven't put out yet. If you guys haven't subscribed to this, make sure you subscribe to it. I will be doing as much as possible. Not just that, subscribing to these, I'm going to be pushing a few of the long-term view picks that I want to give you guys in very short seconds on TikTok. So make sure you guys are subscribed to that. Still doing what I do because, again, this is something that fulfills me and something that I love. With that being said, let's get straight into it and go on to the first pick. That is Pundi-x. Now Pundi-x is actually called Pundi-x, swapping NPXS to swap to Pundi-x. And this is actually a very awesome thing that they're doing right now, because it is what they call redenomination. Now this means that they are lowering the supply of Pundi-x, and they're switching the tokens, and it's 1,000 to 1, which is very cool. So they are lowering the supply drastically. What does this mean? Well, let's look at something that has done this in the past, like Coco, right? So Coco is one that we played ever since the bear market in the channel, and by far Coco is one of those coins that took a while to go up but skyrocketed by far. The reason it skyrocketed in price, as you guys can see, this is a new coin, by the way. This is a new coin, so its all-time high is really something to be set at $1.85, because it was lagging at levels that were just like four of that, right? So that's like a penny of a penny of a penny in cheapness at the 4 to 5 level. So it was lagging at that for an extended period of time. And the issue with that is that they just had way too many coins. So what they did was they cut it down by 1,000 or so, and as you guys can see, it literally skyrocketed after that. So for you guys and girls who are looking at Pundi-x and you're just like, man, is this too late? Am I too late, Alistar? This has just begun. Seriously. And if I was to give you guys the technicals, by far, this has gone halfway up. You guys can see it just hit this resistance, which is the starting resistance right here, and it's done quite a few trade-like processes, as you guys can tell by that kind of sketchy kind of price action going on, up, down, zigzag. And what you guys can see is a very big resistance level here. It's a very big support resistance level, but if it breaks up from that, which I'm 100% sure it will, it passes this point, this point, we're in price discovery. So 3 more resistances to hit, but through this price action, we could see this easily hitting the 1 cent mark and going straight on to the long-term view of at least 10 cents. I mean, it's crazy to think otherwise. This is a very awesome hold for you guys and girls, but with the market being so bullish, it's really hard to go ahead and do this, but that's what I recommend by far. And for you guys and girls, after it hits this, we're in price discovery, so that parabola will just carry on going up, and it will remind you of some very awesome price action, such as Coco's, but not only Coco's, let's go straight into a very awesome pick that I gave you guys a few weeks ago, and look at its price action. That is incredible, isn't it? This probably, I think, 5x'd from when I gave it to you guys. Understand that this is the kind of price action you guys can see and the kind of life-changing money you can make if you're patient in the game, right? So this is also what you guys can make daily if you guys just join the trading group. So people who want life-changing money in the next week or the next month. So if you guys do want this, it is a very small price to pay. Just go in, trust yourself, have the courage to know that you will be able to come out of this and win. Okay? Or if you don't trust yourself, which a lot of people don't, which is why you're on this channel, then trust me. Trust me. Choice is yours. Okay? So, with that being said, that is the kind of price action you can see, and there's huge levels from this. I wanted to really look into it for you guys and do the fundamentals before we go on to the next one, just because some of you have never heard of this before, some of you are just getting into crypto, etc. So this has been around ever since the last bull run. What this was, and maybe still is a phone. It was a phone. Let's see what it is now. Maybe they changed. Right? A blockchain device phone. That's what they wanted to make. What is it now? It is leading developer of blockchain-powered devices. So now they're focused on businesses in blockchain for sales solution of powered devices or blockchain-powered devices. So they were trying to create the phone called like Pundi-x phone or something, and that's what they were trying to do. Very cool, I guess, but it was just something that didn't really take off as far as it should have because of the supply by far that it had. This had a huge supply, and it still has right now. Like, it's in the billions, 236 billion, and that was what stopped that price action going forward. That is why you guys and girls can see back there, 2018, that was where it had the big price up, but it was only at the 1.6 cents. So the 1 cent, nearly the 2 cent mark. And that was because of this. So they're clearing this up by far, and fundamentally that is huge, and that is going to mean massive price action for this. So where else can we see this going? This can go... no, no, I'm not like every other YouTuber, swear it. So, to the moon. What we can see here is an exponential increase, not only in the price with the redenomination, but also the fact is this has gone up exponentially in terms of its news constantly coming out on Twitter. It used to have a lot less news coming out on Twitter. Seriously. So we are seeing an influx of this, which means marketing, they're taking time to socialize with the people, and it's making people more bullish on it. Not only that, it started from a very, very big low in its price, especially with the max supply being what it is. Not only that though, it's gone into the rank of under 100, and now it's sitting at the near 50 mark. So when it comes into the top 50, what this means is actually very, very bullish if you look at coin market cap by far. People look at certain categories of psychological awesomeness, right? So most people get started in coin market cap, and that's how they go through their journey of crypto. So they start here and they see first it's like the top 10, right? The top 10. They're looking at the top 10. Then they go maybe put themselves out there a little bit, go to the top 20, and then after that they skip the 30 because who cares, and then they go straight to the 50. And that's how we are psychologically. So when this finally, and it's very, very close, when this finally gets to the top 50, people will be looking at this, and it is on the front page, but people will be looking at it more so than ever, and it will be standing out because of its price in comparison to a lot of these different coins near it. I mean, look at these. Look at them. Most of them are in their dollar. You guys can see that there, which is a very bullish pick I'm going to cover in a bit. In comparison to all of these, they're in the dollar mark. This will be the only one in the top 10 of 40 to 50 that actually stands out on this level. So that is why it is so important for you guys to note once it gets into the top 50, its market cap will exponentially increase, and we can actually see this happening pretty easily when it lowers the max supply. So that is what you guys have to look forward to, and that is why this is so bullish. So see big things for Pundi-x in the near future. Now, real quick, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. That is all I ask for you guys and girls, giving you life-changing money every single day. We keep the noise out of the crypto space. If you guys are new here, I love hearing your comments in the comment section as well, so feel free to leave comments on what you think about Pundi-x or anything that you'd like me to cover in this channel. So, let's go on to the next one. The second one here is one that I've covered in the channel before, and it is BitTorrent. No, it isn't. It is OMI. Now, Ecomi is absolutely awesome because it is in the NFT space, and I didn't want to go through another video not doing NFTs because they are absolutely hot right now. This is not only NFTs. Like every other NFT that you could choose, this is really, really bullish for the obvious reason that, if you guys looked at the other video, you'd see that the socials that they are giving, as well as the NFTs that they are selling, are partnered with very, very big companies. Now, these companies include DC, Warner Brothers, Capcom, and all of these that you're seeing there, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, etc. VV Global license announcement. So that was actually 22 hours ago. Wow. Very, very cool. So, yeah. So there's a scam alert as well. So I like the authenticity about this. And I'm just going to be straight up. It's not just that I love the coin. Because it's NFT and it's actually with superheroes in general, and there is no other NFT in the blockchain space right now that has partnerships with DC and these huge, huge, huge brands. They're huge. Like, that is as bullish as the other pick that I gave to you guys in the other video. This is real world stuff we're going into. So that is why this is so damn important, and this is why this is so damn bullish to be in. So we saw an exponential increase, but this was not the biggest exponential increase at all. I would say that this is actually lagging in terms of its price action by far. And we could see this going to exponential highs in the very near future, just for the fact that it has those partnerships, and it's real. Right? So what you guys see with other brands, like the one I just mentioned, is that they come out with all this news, but it's not really bullish news. It's just them saying something to kind of keep people on their radar and keep them getting attention. The crazy thing about OMI by far, and one thing that they did in the interim of growth, was that they shut their mouth and actually did stuff. Much like myself for the past 10 to 15 years. I shut my mouth and I did stuff instead of talking the loudest on YouTube or social media or whatever it is. So that's what I respect about them. The fact that they go there, they get the actual results, and then they come back at you guys and give you the wisdom that they have and the results. So the fact that they have partnerships with these just goes to show how hard they have been working behind the scenes. Because this used to be very, very low in its price action. It hardly moved. It was actually at the bottom, which was when I first saw this on the radar, and this was when I first got into this in the bear market, when nobody else was touching it. And the funny thing about this was, when they got those partnerships, they were working like crazy to get there. So this is what I respect about them by far, and this is why by far they are undervalued. The only thing technically that would stop them going up is this, right here. It is how many their max suppliers and their total suppliers. But as you guys can see, they are 100% transparent with you guys and girls. For a company or a business that has not been around very long and they came out during the bear market, most of these people don't give you the max supply. These guys are just transparent in all ways. They don't deliver messages on their social media to just try to get your attention. They come at you with things that are the most important, And they're very, very real about this. So you guys got to understand how bullish that is, because you need to have people that are authentic. The wealth space by far, look for authentic people. They just do. You can't look at somebody who is just so full of shit, it's crazy, and believe what they're saying. You just can't. They lead you in the wrong direction, and it's obvious. The funny thing about this, though, is that most people, especially people who are trying to sell to you, and the people who do it the best, they're usually the biggest scam artists. So you guys got to understand that. These guys worked really, really hard. And that is why I respect them so much. Like I said, the price action is so undervalued, it's crazy. And now they're on Uniswap, which does not give you an excuse to miss out on this. So you could see this exponentially going up to the 10-cent mark. 10x right there to the 10-cent mark. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's just so underpriced, and it isn't priced in the hype yet at all. So, see big things for Ecomi. I could go on about this all day. Not just that, my dream by far when I was a kid was to be a superhero for the world, which is another thing I respect about these guys and girls going into these partnerships. So, see big things for these guys. Let's go on to the bullish pick that I want to give you guys as the bonus for today. But before we go into that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Seriously, you guys are going to miss out on the price action that unfolds like that. And I could show you guys so many, and we'll go through them right now. They are Theta, Win, and other ones that you guys have seen. BitTorrent, BNB, I could keep going. So, you guys see it. Look at my actions, not my words. Right? Just trying to be real with you guys and girls. Hope you appreciate that. So, the bonus pick that I want to share with you guys is Safestar. Now, Safestar is much like one of the picks that I gave you guys and girls a while back that saw a huge 800% increase in 4 days. Huge price parabola upward in price action. And you guys know what it is. It is Safemoon. And the reason why I am fully for Safemoon in general is because of how bullish this is. But that is not what we're focused on today. What we're focused on today is another very easy 800% plus pick. And that is Safestar. Now, Safestar is very much like Safemoon, except it's a star. Okay, that was bad. It's a star. Now, why is this so bullish? Besides the fact that it is 0.000000001. Besides that, right? Why is this so bullish? And yes, we will come back to this price. I know it's blowing your mind right now. It should be. Because this is one of the most bullish picks that I have for 2021 because of the price. By far. Okay, now why is this huge? This is huge for several reasons. It's huge because it rewards the people who keep this in its wallet. It gives rewards, 5%, and that is a reward for holding this coin. Now, not only that, you guys got to understand that yield is huge. Yield contracts are what push this market by far. You guys can see it in those yield coins. You guys can just check them out. But what this does is it provides a type of frictionless yield and liquidity smart contract that works by applying a 10% fee for each transaction and instantly splitting that fee by rewarding holders with half of that and auto-locking 5% in PancakeSwap LP. This means that LP means you guys and girls would hold it as liquidity on PancakeSwap. So what does this mean? This means you are able to actually buy and sell it with ease. There are tokens that are on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, etc. that do not have enough liquidity to even buy or sell. Even worse, it is very low liquidity that gets used up when you buy and then you cannot sell. Let me just be clear with you guys and girls. Everything that I'm saying here with Uniswap and PancakeSwap, they're all very, very, very risky. They are. But you have to risk huge to be rewarded huge. So you cannot forget this. This is easily a 1000x coin. Yeah, easily a 1000x coin. So with this and the fundamentals, this is the reason by far you guys and girls must get into this while you can. Because this is not going to stay at that one point for very long. And you guys can see the price action has been parabolic ever since I got into it at these levels. So understand this as well. Let's compare it, because some of you need a little bit of understanding of how the past history of blockchain worked by far in terms of the small picks and why this will go up exponentially. Now the first one, like I said, is Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is going to be the one that will just make this float up in general as you see a parabolic increase in Bitcoin. That is because rising tide floats all boats. And Bitcoin is that tide, and these are the boats. When the market cap for Bitcoin goes up, because its dominance is near 60%, it floats all of the coins up parabolically. It does, but slowly parabolically. Right? So it goes up in price action, and because this is totally at the bottom, it is nowhere to go but up. Now the second thing is this. If we were comparing in previous price action with another coin, we will use Pundi-x for this, you guys and girls will notice that in the exact same way this is bottomed and this is at the bottom right now, we can see that Pundi-x used to be very, very close to this, and you guys would have seen it at that all-time low, well, during the bear market, as you guys could see, and also during the bear market coming up to this exponential increase. So what does this mean? This means that it was underpriced and it went up exponentially because Bitcoin went up. But not only that, it went from a bottom, which is what you guys and girls would have seen in the bear market of Bitcoin, and because it was 0.00001 Bitcoin or whatever it is, it had no choice but to really go up. So it would go up to the 2 BTC point, then the 3 BTC point, then the 4 BTC point, etc. And this is how that price action went for this. And of course the USDT pairing goes up because Bitcoin goes up. If I just confuse you right now, that's okay. All you have to understand is this is at the bottom, it is going up, okay? Unless they cut and run. So, not financial advice. But very, very, very bullish pick to get into. Now, with that being said, it is this. With Pundi-x, it went up exponentially at this price discovery mark. You guys will notice with this price action that it is already seeing those increases over time, and we are actually nearing the point where this is going to go up exponentially. Can you guys see that? So we're nearing the point where this is going to go up and we're going to see parabolic price action because Bitcoin is also seeing a huge rise, as well as the altcoins, and altcoin season may be around the corner. So there are all kinds of reasons to get into this, but like I said before, a big one is that BTC price when it gets the pairing with this. But you guys got to understand, the BTC price being in the exact same position as this in denomination or numbers, it is worth a heck of a lot more than this, and this is worth so much less, making this low priced to the point where it is nowhere to go but up. Like you guys can see, the high being 50% up in the past 24 hours, that means huge levels of possibility for you guys and girls. If you guys like this, seriously, you must subscribe and hit the notification bell. I mean, look at what I just gave you guys. If you miss out on this, then shame on you. Seriously, I am giving you guys and girls opportunities with life-changing money for free. So you guys must hit the subscribe button, hit the notification so you are first, and make sure you get into these before the wealth space pick this up. You guys will see huge things for this, and if it wasn't already said in terms of security, etc. with this coin, look at this. It is on Binance Smart Chain, so it has the top exchange in the world backing it. If that's not enough for you guys and girls to get into it, I don't know what is. So anyway, that is pretty much it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed the life-changing money that you got from Safemoon as well during this process. It has been absolutely awesome to see a lot of you emailing me, telling me you got life-changing money and trying to get into the trading group. So you guys can always email me. It is in the description of this. It is also on the website, which you guys should check out. To get in, you guys can still get 50% off when you pay with Bitcoin or Ethereum. And that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope you guys took a lot out of this video. This is by far a life-changing coin for you guys and girls. And it will do very similar types of price discovery to Safemoon, which is a good 2 numbers ahead of this. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like I said, you need to subscribe to be first to get these. The sooner you do this, the faster you can get in, and then it becomes a chase to life-changing money. So hit this, hit the subscribe button, share this with your friends, and I will catch you guys for the next video tomorrow. Boom! 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 Boom!